Hello YouTube. Just thought I'd give you a little short video here today, and I'll turn this around and you can see that the mowers have been out. So you'll have to go back to my other recent video that I did. This is a follow-up. I did a little checking around and asking questions and things like that. And I learned a few things. And the one thing that I did learn is during the early days of this cemetery, Chickasha was founded in 1891, 1892, and this was a Catholic cemetery before it became Rose Hill Cemetery. And what I discovered is that Grady County, which is the county that Chickasha is in, controlled all of the records of this cemetery, and they had a fire and it burned up a lot of records about the people that were in this cemetery. That being said, their new records all show that even though some of these people died prior to statehood, 1907, and they won't tell. I can't find any information on when they had the fire, but the sexton of this cemetery, the gravedigger of this cemetery, and another cemetery which is 12 miles away over here, the sexton there told me that since the fire, all of their records, no matter when they died, are all died in 1900, which was the turn of the century. And that's how that goes. The other one goes, as is my previous video on the unmarked graves that are here. A lot of poor people that didn't have the money to legally purchase a grave site, that the sextons of long ago that recorded all of it says that some of these poor people that couldn't afford a grave site, they couldn't afford a headstone, so they would just come out here and they would bury their loved ones, and nothing was ever recorded. And of course, you know, that makes sense, because you had people that died in 1918, 1919, and they died of the Spanish flu or other various diseases that makes sense, because I've walked this cemetery for better than a year, and I've seen a lot of grave sites, and there was a lot of them that died in 1918, 1919. Some were children, Some people were very young, so that leads me to believe that maybe the Spanish flu had something to do with that. And then the other one was during the Great Depression, when everybody lost everything, that they buried people out here with not telling anybody. This section over here that I'm about to show you, the mowers have been out here and the weed eaters have been out here. And they've made this section kind of pretty. Now this is a pretty good sized cemetery. I think it's like 12 acres. And this section over here that you're seeing, the mowers haven't gotten to it yet. So that's my thoughts for today and what I discovered, you know, talking to grave diggers, sextons, and a couple of monument makers and monument setters. That's what they did. Is the poor people would just come out here and lay their loved one here. And some of them were forgotten, and some of it you can see here in this video. My impression is where the sticker patches are, or where the unmarked are where some of those people were laid. So I just thought I'd pass that information to all of you. Makes sense to me, because back in the early days of this cemetery, along with the Depression and the Spanish flu and anything else that came along. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this before I start rambling like I've already started. Thanks for watching, guys.